facing parts of your building will be much warmer than your south-facing parts of the building, as well as your internal area will be far cooler than your external areas. It's critical, therefore, to make sure your HVAC is zoned correctly and to provide the correct amount of cooling to the correct zones to prevent unnecessary energy consumption within your building. And then your IT systems can be controlled using event management software, which will automatically switch off and shut down computers that aren't being used. Many people don't turn their computers off at night when they leave for work simply through normal human behavior. And event management software will negate the need to change this behavior. It will make sure that these systems are turned off automatically. There are some very clever systems which do promote behavior change by giving people energy efficiency scores and making it a complete public competition as to who uses their IT the most efficiently. So if you want to take away anything from today's webinar, please remember that energy management is an ongoing process that requires buy-in from top management right down to every single employee within an organization. And now a few things about GCX. We are a leading environmental sustainability consultancy and training provider. We have a strong focus on a clear return on investment for our clients' environmental investments. We specialize in carbon, energy, water and waste management, as well as in developing environmental strategy and policy for our clients. We believe strongly in training education and have over 10 training courses in various environmental sectors. I'll just leave you with a slide of our featured clients. Right, I'm just paging up to the top of the questions. Right, the first question is, what sort of resources and capacity will I need internally in my company to integrate an energy policy? An energy policy to integrate successfully into a company requires the resources of a green team and requires senior management level buy-in. Whilst it doesn't take a significant amount of time, and there are many professional organizations who can assist you in developing your energy policy baseline, profile and targets, it's critical that you implement it throughout your organization and get buy-in from each and every employee. We have another question. What legislation or rating systems like the GBCSA might become compulsory in the near future? Whilst the GBCSA won't ever become a compulsory standard to adhere to, as they want to remain a voluntary standard to continually improve best practice, there are certain standards that are in the pipeline. There's the SANS 204 standards in South Africa on energy efficiency in new buildings, which are soon to be made law and require certain levels of energy management and energy efficiency within a building. Other standards like ISO 50001 I foresee remaining voluntary for the near future, but that allows you to take advantage of gaining market credibility by implementing such standards within your organization. Another question comes, isn't energy efficiency my facility manager's job? Well, it might be their job, but it's not their sole responsibility. There's every single person's responsibility within an organization organization to save energy and to reduce energy consumption by doing their own little part. So it is everyone's responsibility to save energy. Right, get a question. How could we get the 12 months baseline info if we move into a new building? That is a difficult question to answer because you can't get your 12 months baseline. It doesn't exist, unfortunately. But if you start by implementing your energy monitoring system immediately upon moving into your new building, you can start creating your 12-month baseline for your energy consumption, and it will take a year before you know what your actual annual energy consumption is. Right. I get a question here. I'm a tenant in a large building. What's the point of monitoring energy when I can't do anything about the installed technology, aircon, lighting, etc.? Well, whilst you might not be able to do anything about the installed technology, you can still do something about how you use that technology. You can reduce your usage of your lighting and your aircon systems. And by implementing an energy monitoring system, you can communicate to all your staff and all your employees how you are currently using energy and how by doing certain things such as turning off lights and aircons when not required, you can save electricity. Get a question here. Does the monitoring system software notify you if you are not viewing the dashboard, if there is an energy spike or overuse? Absolutely. Sophisticated monitoring systems can SMS or email you to inform you at any time that your building or facility is nearing maximum demand, or your power factor systems have gone down, or any set alerts that you wish to program into these intelligent systems. So you most certainly do not have to be viewing the dashboard to receive these notifications. Right, what is the average time it takes to integrate energy management action plans into a medium-sized company? If we start with a full energy audit with a view to continue monitoring energy, how long will it take to start, and how do you calculate the costs? To integrate your full action plan is an ongoing process which actually should never end. You should continually reassess and improve your action plans and your energy policies. If you wish to start implementing an energy monitoring system, from the day you start installing it, it shouldn't take more than 4 weeks until the system is fully up and running and working and you are monitoring your energy. In order to calculate the cost of installing such a system, you would have to get one of the product suppliers, or alternatively GCX could do it for you, to look and see what components you would require and how we could design a system to best suit your needs of your organization. Right, in the USA you can purchase a kilowatt that measures ghost electricity, i.e. electricity consumed when, for instance, your TV is on but not plugged in. Where can you buy such a unit locally? There are many areas and places you can buy household electricity meters, such as Builder's Warehouse comes to mind as one area that sells a system called an OWL meter that can be used to very accurately measure your energy consumption of all your units of consuming electricity within your house. Are there any other questions? I see there are no more questions, so thank you for your time today. I appreciate you all listening in, and I'd like to invite you to our next webinar that GCX will be hosting. Thank you very much for your time, and goodbye.